Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Today, I have some serious. Let me get to the office. This will be a very informative video about the recent event, murder mystery, in County. This will also span into. So get ready, some hybrid. Okay, now that I'm in my office, I have something to show you to test out. I now have the capability to do this. So, evidence. Remember, the game, not real life. Do not think this is going to be about real problems. Remember, this is going to be within Roblox and murder mystery related of the recent Halloween update. The suspect is considered as Samuel Crow, Dr. Crow, Liberty County Hospital, PhD. Suspect decided to go out and kill the mayor of Liberty County. I do not remember the name because we did not write it down. But we know that he decided to kill this individual. So, I would like you guys to know this. There's some new recent updates that I've learned about Greenville, the game that I suspected where he was going to go. Give an update from just this recent update and give out what happened. Samuel Crow was a suspect wanted for the murder of the mayor of Liberty County. Suspect poisoned was. Okay, let me redo that. Suspect was poisoned by a vial of poison, unknown of ingestion or taken. We don't know how it was done. Mayor of Liberty County was, best way to put it, drugged. We don't know how. We don't know what. We just know that it was a vial of poison. Forensics came back as that. Dr. Crow was the lead suspect. It was given because the suspect in question, Mayor, had an assistant down at the Liberty County's haunted house, is where he was murdered, while he was visiting there. Now, this is speculation of the game, so take it with a grain of salt. I'm just trying to make up something, okay? Remember, this is still fake. I'm going with what it is, but also what it isn't. So, remember, if you know this event, then you know how it actually happened and what happened. Suspect decided to order 2 vials of poison and order them to the secretary of the mayor, the assistant. Forgot her name, but she was at postal. We look at the map. Haunted house was over here. We were investigated to go over here. We then saw that there was something that happened, so we went in to investigate up here at postal 1205 location, which was right here. We then came back down and investigated the hospital. We found out in the administration office that he did some questionable things and deposited like $20,000 to $30,000 into the mayor's bank, personal bank, mind you. And then we investigated the messages that happened between the daughter about the will and what happened. Individual was upset about something. The assistant was living over here at postal 11091. What we did then, come back and found out more evidence. We went to find Samuel Crow's house. 1205 again. this house. Suspect was found to have had a boarding pass to Appleton Airport, Greenville, Wisconsin. The suspect has now fled and is arrived. My team of Homeland Security Investigations, United States Marshals, FBI are already on the case. Do not worry, we will capture this suspect. Now of the Greenville situation. What we know from a video by Joe J Live, yes, that individual, he states that there's some new weird secrets in Greenville. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be transferring over to there. I'll be showing you exactly what is happening. I'll see you when I do. Actually, first, I'll show you the places. Let me get up my car. Okay. This is going to be kind of important. We're going to have to be going using code. So, let me get to the first situation and get there. Just arrived. Right there. As you see, we have arrived. And gotten dark. Because the event is still going on a little bit. So, expect there to be some interesting things. You were greeted here by an officer. They were right here. Second officer was over here. Sitting right there. Mayor was sitting right here. Along with a phone, a note paper, over here, knife. Took them to forensics, and we figured out what they were. We then investigated the hospital, which is going to be the next place that I'm going to go to show you. Now remember, I am Homeland Security. I work for the Federal Protective Services. I am not an investigator. I'm the principal director of the department. I still have a whole team that does investigations better than I do. We have a whole Justice Department. So remember, it's still going to be different. Now, I will say this. It could be a little lengthy of a video. But it's for anyone that is wanting to have more information. The reason why I'm putting this video out is to have an Interpol system, an international police system, where multiple different police departments are doing investigation on this. It's only because of that. Yeah. Remember, it's all going to be different. All departments. My team of federal departments, we're going to make sure we get them. We are here at the hospital, where the suspect was last known before we found them crashed into a pole. So yeah. You get up there, and you'll be able to see. So, during the event, we had to come over here. Suspect. It was a female nurse, probably part of the NC system, and we had to go in the admin office, find the credentials and suspect information here. Why did I just fall? But what happened was we found out that he was going to send out $10,000 or more to the mayor. What we did was we investigated and we sent out Secret Service agents to figure out what happened. Secret Service agents are the ones that do financial fraud, if you're wondering. So, if you're going to do financial fraud, don't. There will be Secret Service agents finding out who you are. This is real information I'm giving you. Do not do it. You will have the Secret Service on you. Now, for the next part of the information, we had to go up to the postal code system. We had to go to Greenville area. We're coming up to the house. Here was the suspect's house, right here. This was where we found the individual. It was delivered here. The packages were delivered here. This is where the assistant lived. I don't know why, but yeah. Now remember, this is to recap on everything that's happened. So, expect this to be somewhat out of date, somewhat not. All of it is going to be accurate. That's the sad thing. Yeah. I'll see you when I get to the postals up there in Highway Park. I'm going to bet individual is flying up here at like maybe 45, 50 miles an hour, maybe even 70. Because where he crashed, not too far from this. Crashed right over here. That was the location of the crash. Also had both suspects over here. First suspect was over there. There's Samuel Quo's residence. As you see, his name. Residence. Where he resides. Flashlight has been put. Thank you for illegally putting it away. There you go. 12056. Now, the first three prefixes are the postal code of the mailing address, and the last two, mailing address of the exact house. Basically, the first one is country. Well, actually, yeah, here we go. So the first one, I'll teach you something about the United States Postal Service. Country, or area of country. County, the town, the district of the town, the area code, and then the last number is what house they are. That's how the mailing address works. That's why all mailing addresses in the United States are 5. And if they have any others, like dash 4563, that is part of the system. Also, as you see, reinforced door. Well, screen door. But there's supposed to be stuff in here. But since I've already done the event, it doesn't exist. Now, RTB and go back to the station and then get to the area of Greenville. And then I'll show you that area. Now, to my knowledge of where Liberty County Airport is, we do not know. I do have federal authority to know where it is, but as of right now, if you look on the map, there is none. There is no air. So, as of right now, the FAA doesn't exist here, and everything. Hold on. Okay, so these guys are not responding. Well, one of the suspects is not. One of the people are not responding, and the other one disappeared. So I'm gonna assume they are dead or AFK. But what I'm gonna be doing investigation work into Greenville. Yes, that also means more videos about Greenville. More Homeland Security patrols. Yay. But also not yay, because it's going to be annoying. Honestly, I have to switch up the name to Federal Department Patrols. Or something like that. I'll have to think about it. Okay. So, I'm going to pack up. I'm going to get out to Greenville. I'm going to start getting myself ready to go out there. There's going to be some interesting things that I'm going to have to be doing. I would suggest you guys to do some investigations. And I will be showing what I get when I do. I will see you soon. Welcome to Greenville, Wisconsin. We're here at the National Park Service Municipal Police Department. Today, I'm going to be showing you... Well, not today. We're still in the video. So, this part is going to be me showing you the next part of the investigation that's going to be happening in Samuel Crowe. From the murder mystery. So yeah. It's going to be interesting. Trust me. I will see you over there. Okay, so let's get over there. I think it would be wonderful to get over there. Okay. As of right now, there's only a few known information about this. So remember, see information. Always give it out. I will be needing the information about this. And to be honest, this next update, Greenville, could actually instigate that we will be getting an update to Samuel Crowe. Typical. Typical. I'm gonna go priority speed number 1. Get there a little quick. That's weird. I don't care about you having your 176 mile per hour car. That thing is so horrible. I have not slept. I'll get there. Let me get over there. Okay. So we're here at the area. Damn it. That's not it. Okay. Well, I'll have to go around bus stops and try to find the one. Actually, I don't need to do that. Hold on. Let me just show you. So, this passport, or a boarding pass, has been dropped here. Tell me when you spot it. Where is that at? They already remove it? There's no way. Dude. Are you fucking with me? Has it already been removed? It's already been removed. Holy Jesus. Okay. I'll have to show you using the screen. So hold on. Okay, credit to Joe J Live for this, but I'm gonna have to show you this little part. So, if we come over here, we go to right here, you'll see something.
What the heck could this mean? Now, hold on. Okay, if we go ahead and...
I love when... Here we go. Right here. As you see, I went to the spot, it's not there. And then if we go a little bit further into the video, you'll see that it's there. Right at this area. So, go back into here. That means it would be right over here. Somewhere around here. Actually, right here exactly. I don't see it though. Which means the evidence gone. Other than that one video. I'm gonna have to do... Hold on. Yep, it was updated a day ago, which means most likely it was removed. Well... Shit. We'll still have to keep our eyes out, though. Because this could still be a thing. Nope. Nope. Okay, last spot that I know that they added it. One last location. I'll have to get there as soon as possible. Hold on. I just noticed a spot. Nope. Okay, well, there's only one last spot that I know. Why? Nope. Okay, well, this was a bust. They were here. Now they're gone. Whatever. Cool. Well, you know, technically, they were there. There's evidence, trust me. I will see you guys later. Have a great day. I hope you guys will have a great time. I will be doing updates. Don't worry. Typical. Just typical.